Welcome back to Scrapyard Kings episode 5, the craziest episode yet. Now, if you're here and you haven't watched the 4 previous episodes, you're going to want to go ahead and pause this one and go get caught up because there's been a lot of action that's happened to get us to this point. I've said it before, but I got to say it again. Sit down, buckle up, and get ready for the mind-blowing season finale of Scrapyard Kings.
Previously on Scrapyard Kings. Our teams took to the water in their hydro-fitted vehicles. Team Robbie Layton struggled after their engine flooded. Team Mutiny took the lead until their 2-wheel drive vehicle got stuck on the shoreline. 5 O'Clock Garage took their first win on their way to being crowned the Scrapyard Kings.
Mutiny took the first challenge, and 5 O'Clock took the second. Robbie better step up his game if he wants to win this one. While the teams have been building for the last few days, Diesel and I have had one major build to handle ourselves.
It's a regular fill-up, right? Yeah. Just pull up the pump. It's nice to have a place that's accommodating for every vehicle, you know? It's not just any gas station I can pull into. These guys have thought ahead. They said, hey, you, Hitachi owner, you driving that big loader? You need to fill up? Come on over to our place. Crack open a cold one. Take the loader, just crack open the top.
We're trying to figure out where we want to launch the cars from. Looking for the cleanest launch point, which no matter what, we're going to have to build one ourselves. At least a lane for the vehicles to come down because remember, nobody's in the car, so gotta have the straightest shot possible. If there's any turns or anything, vehicles can veer off, and we only really got one shot at this per vehicle because once it launches, it's toast. So we gotta pick the best spot. Yeah, if I could get this lane. All right, I like it. All right, well, the jump is coming together pretty well. It's got to be way bigger than you would think because since nobody's driving these vehicles, they're going to want to bounce around. So we're going to give them a little bit of room to bounce around. We also kind of have an alley, kind of a lane dug in about 4 feet deep. So I'm hoping that those bumpers are just enough to be able to keep the vehicles on track. Come down, YOLO. No. Given the run that we have, these vehicles should easily be able to get up to about 60 miles an hour, if not more. Should be good.
They're gonna fly, man.
They're gonna launch.
They're gonna go to the other side. They're gonna clear the pit.
I thought about that.
They're Evel Knievel this.
The weather delay has tightened our window. So now the teams only have until tomorrow morning to turn their floating trucks into flying trucks. But we'll let them work through the night if they need to.
It was really hard driving the team for that last night because we had been working so hard all week. The only thing anyone wanted to do was go to bed, but we had to get this thing done. We had to get this thing done before the next day of competition. And so everyone dug in, we popped the energy drinks, we ate a bunch of snacks, and we got right back to work. It's moments like in the middle of the night when you got to get the thing done that you really need to dig in. And the whole team just dug in. Everybody did their part. We had to take this thing from a boat to an airplane in just a few hours in the middle of the night after we had been building all day.
We had the first round, we had the second round. I almost feel like it's an even playing field. Like this last round.
Oh yeah, all day, dude.
Be anybody's game.
Oh, the Jeep weighs nothing.
Right.
You know?
Robbie is known for destruction.
Totally.
So I mean, this is his round. Right. Yeah, this is his round.
So in the beginning, when we finally realized that the third challenge was going to be flight, what more would you want to do than make a helicopter? So obviously, to make it look cool and to win some brownie points with the judges that likes to change the rules, we're building a helicopter. We already had the blades from earlier on in the week. I mean, we stole every blade in that. I mean, I don't know what it was from, like a windmill. We have these fiberglass blades. They're 10 feet long, and we took every single one so nobody else could make a helicopter. We have no choice. We're working through the night. These things are flying at bright and early in the morning.
We're all, like, I think everyone's just burnt out. And so we're like, what are we gonna do? And then then we find out we're gonna get a few hours in the morning, like 2. And so I think we're all like, let's just go get sleep.
This beautiful Ford is about to live its best life. Probably its final moments. And by probably, I mean definitely gonna be its final moments. This is the test dummy for the third challenge of flight. We've got the runway built, we've got the ramp built. Now we just need to see how it flies.
We need
See if we can keep the wheels straight all the way down the runway to get it to launch off the ramp correctly. This is the test dummy.
Gentlemen, as you know, we have the air challenge, right? I wanted to take you guys up and show you what you're up against, because this situation is not just a regular old cliff, and it's not just a regular old jump. We've got a cinder quarry with about 150-foot drop. I figured, since we got the Blackhawk here, take you guys up and show you what we're working with. You want to do that?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Let's go.
Let's do it.
We've built a giant 200-foot ramp for the team's vehicles to jump off. Each team will have only one chance to send their vehicles down the ramp as fast as possible to launch their vehicle as far as they can.
All right, so we're up in the Blackhawk, flying over the pit, and they've got an F-150 staged to show us how this thing's gonna fly off a cliff. Didn't even make it over the cliff. What they did with that is they put it in the bucket of the loader, they slammed the gas to the ground, and then they let the bucket down. And in my head, that's not gonna work. I'm coming up with a solution in my head in the Blackhawk right now that I've got to be able to power brake it, put the gas to the floor, and then rip that brake release out without using the loader. That way we're instantly in our power, we're not hitting the ground, taking the power away and then having to build it back up. I'm not talking to any of the other teams about this. You know, Dave's given us the options. I just had a little bit of strategy to this. We can fly to the other end of the valley.
I bet it still runs.
How'd it go?
It was a wild ride. I think we need to go faster. You can never go fast enough. Stayed straight as an arrow, right down the runway, launched off the ramp, perfect. But it's going so slow that it kind of nicked the edge of the mountain, and I would rather land there than right there. Personal opinion.
Well,
that. It's the ramp, the lane, everything looks like it's gonna work out perfectly. Biggest concern is that truck had a bad throttle, or had a bad transmission, so we didn't want to push it too hard. And when I closed the hood, Dave said the throttle cut in half even more. So that was like quarter throttle. That was only maybe 20, 25 miles an hour, and it still pretty much cleared the cliff. So if we go full throttle, those things are gonna launch, and the line is perfect. It's gonna launch it perfect.
Hey, it's about to take flight. Going the wrong way, but that's fine. Oh, is it? Dave, what you see behind us is the newest Blackhawk of the fleet. So last night we were tasked with the challenge of making our vehicle fly. And after our miserable loss in the water, we knew we had to come through with the air. So please feast your eyes on our new UH-60 Blackhawk Blazer.
I thought what we did yesterday was ignorant. This is ignorant. And what I think would be hilariously funny is if for some odd reason against the laws of physics and gravity, this thing gets some wind underneath it and that thing just starts. That would be the coolest thing I have ever seen, ever. If that thing just starts freaking getting some going and it just takes off, that'd be so funny.
We set up an actuator on the throttle. We used all of our robot parts. We tried to use some of our engineering prowess. We tried everything we could possibly do to make this thing the best airplane it can be. But this was the moment that we're gonna find out whether we did a good job or not.
Boys, you ready for this?
Oh yeah.
Welcome to the final challenge. Today you're gonna learn how to fly.
Let's go.
Yeah. It's been a hell of a week. You guys have put on one hell of a show and honestly exceeded all of my expectations and everybody else for that matter. Your creativity, your ingenuity, your problem solving, and your just sheer tenacity is unmatched. I'm like serious, guys. It's been very impressive to watch, and I appreciate you guys giving this your all. And I love the completely different styles. We've got Robbie Layton, kind of the Frankenstein garage style, which has been just rad to watch all the bits and pieces. You've got 5 O'Clock Garage, Matt and his team. Those guys just send it. Just everything they do, they just send it. And it's been amazing to watch. And then you've got the engineers. Andy and his crew, like, dude, you assembled the Avengers of engineering.
Of nerds.
Talking with your team last night, like not only are they brilliant, but it's so well-rounded. You brought in people that have all these different skill sets. It's been awesome to watch, and you have done something special with your truck today. Made a remote control, as I understand. So here's the rules for this challenge. Drive your vehicle off the cliff. That's about it. The winner is basically whoever goes the furthest.
The moment one of the crew took me to the edge of the ramp and showed me over the edge, I realized just how insane this whole third challenge is gonna be. The final challenge is ramping this thing off a cliff. You can control so little of how that goes.
Ignition's gonna start on the vehicle in 3, 2, 1.
Whoa, whoa, bouncy, bouncy, bouncy.
Oh, that was awesome.
Oh, the transmitter's broken. It's saying, hey, I don't have a signal anymore.
I wonder why.
Was it good?
I bet on that. I bet on that.
Holy. I have no words right now. From yesterday's, look how far that went.
The box come right off of it. Did you see that?
There was carnage. There's carnage on the ramp.
That's because they're engineers that didn't weld very good. I tell you what. Did you hear it shifting gears coming down there?
I did.
They got 3 gears.
You counted 3 gears?
Wow. Did you see how it flew?
Wow.
Bro, that was unreal. Literally exactly what I was expecting out of Team Mutiny. They built a perfectly balanced truck that literally kind of drifted to the ground. They caught a little bit of lift. That was, dude, that was picture perfect. It couldn't have been any better than that. Man, those guys are just really, really good. They're smart, they know what they're doing, they understand the physics and the engineering behind all this. I love that. That was exceeded my expectations. Like, picture perfect. And it was remote control. Andy was in there running it with that. It hit so hard to pop the tire clean off the rim. That was impeccable. Like,
Where is it? Oh!
you landed right there.
That's
That's gonna be hard to beat, guys.
Good.
You guys probably had almost 5 seconds of hang time, which is a really big jump. Biggest jump I ever did in Monster Jam was 3 seconds of hang time. And it felt like I was up there forever.
For ages.
That was sick.
How do you think the square body truck did, Team Mutiny?
7.
7, strong. Bobo?
8.5.
Ooh.
9.
Dang. That's my kind of judge right there.
All right, I'm gonna add up your scores right now. Ready? So a 7 plus an 8.5 plus a 9, Char?
Yep. Yeah.
24.5 for Team Mutiny. That's gonna be a hard score to beat.
Yeah, it is. Okay, boys, they're getting it spooled up.
The copter, they're spinning it as fast as they can.
You think they'll get her to 200 RPM?
Maybe, we'll see.
Hey, Ryan, turbine 2. Ready for takeoff?
Hey, Dave, I'm off.
All right, everybody clear? That was awesome.
And it hit the end of that ramp and just taking flight. Blades are coming off. And I knew at that point we hit the other side of the valley. I mean, I didn't see it, but I just felt it.
All right, we're coming back for redemption. We made out of 1, 2 challenges, but this one's ours. And then we'll see what Dave says about style points.
Okay, time to score Team Robbie Layton, who just put down one hell of a run. Kids, starting with Mackie, what do you give them?
A 10.
A 10. Oh! Bobo?
9.5.
Ooh. Charlie May?
9.8.
That is going to be hard to beat.
And look how far he went.
And you know what? Robbie's team needed that.
Yeah.
Wow.
They needed that because they have been so... Robbie! Yeah, Robbie's team needed that bad because they have had just a rough go this week with just unfortunate, little things happening here and there. But that all made up for it right there. They probably flew from the lip of the jump to where the car landed. I'll bet you that's every bit of 300-400 feet. I can't wait for this next one. This next one, I think 5 O'Clock Garage has some tricks up their sleeve. We'll find out exactly what those are, but they're, literally going to have to hit the other wall if they want to beat Robbie Layton. It's gonna be a tough one.
All we got to do is stay out in front. We got 5 O'Clock Garage going next. I know they've got something up their sleeve.
We had all these ideas and completely failed at all of them.
So I think at the end of the day, it went back to being like Mutiny, except for with the side effects of inhaling spray paint. Yeah. We just decided to set it on fire.
Yeah.
Yep. Ready?
Oh, okay, that just added some points.
Oh, I loved it. Just caught on fire at the end.
Let's all go get warm.
That's awesome. Good work, guys.
That one went right in the middle between the two.
I tell you what,
I'm
I've experienced a few things in life, and I tell you what, this is bizarre. Like, look at that.
That thing's gonna keep burning.
So as you can see, we didn't get the distance, but it did exactly what we wanted it to do, and it started on fire. But it was delayed, which was the best part, because I was worried that it wasn't gonna go in flames. And it hit, second later, went up. And it stinks, but I love it. So good. And we took second, so I'm happy with that too.
All right, we just saw the third and final jump with Team 5 O'Clock Garage and their wild Jeep Cherokee, and we're gonna get the scores right now from the professional judges, starting with the youngest. Ladies and gentlemen, what you just did was one of the coolest things I've ever seen. You all put forth some serious effort, creativity, ingenuity, and just like relentless work ethic, and it paid off. You guys all had your own different style, your own different strategies, but at the end of the day, every single one of them paid off in different ways. So we've got an interesting situation here. 3 challenges, 3 different winners. Challenge number 1, Team Mutiny. Absolutely was dominating the payload challenge, killed it, very simple design, excellent performance there. Challenge number 2, the water challenge. That challenge got a little weird really quick. We had vehicles spinning circles, we had all sorts of stuff going on out there, and honestly, I thought it was game over when Team Mutiny hit the shoreline because they made it so quickly. And then out of nowhere, Team 5 O'Clock Garage figured out how to turn their fuel on, and they came boogieing down that lake and crawled out of the water and beat Team Mutiny by inches. I'm telling you, that was damn near a photo finish. Incredible event. And then finally, on challenge number 3, obviously the whole objective was distance, to see who could jump their vehicle the farthest off of that cliff to the other side. First up we had Team Mutiny with an absolutely picture-perfect launch. It was one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen. Truck flew perfectly level. They ran into a little snag right at the end there where the truck kind of misfired and bobbled a little bit, probably lost 10 miles an hour, and that extra 10 miles an hour was a big difference. So they landed basically in the middle of our field here. After that, we had Team Robbie Layton. Team Robbie Layton had a different strategy. They didn't use the loader to drop the wheels down. Robbie did a power brake with basically putting a pole on the brake and the gas, pulled that pole away, and I'm pretty sure that was what it took to win, because that Blazer literally flew almost across the entire, we almost ran out of room for it. It almost cleared the gap. I'll bet you the Blazer flew every bit of 500 feet. So Robbie took the distance for challenge number 3 with 5 O'Clock Garage, very close behind them, but they also had a pyrotechnic show. But what you guys didn't know is we also had a panel of judges who was scoring the overall style for this last event, because we knew that we may end up in a tie, which we did. We had one winner for each event. So the tiebreaker was scoring from a scale from 1 to 10 on the overall style, performance, and just experience of the jump. And I'm gonna let our professional judge let you know what those scores were.
Okay, so Team Mutiny had an awesome score of 24.5. Then, Team 5 O'Clock Garage had a really close to perfect score of 29.
And then
Team Robbie Layton had an awesome score of 29.3. So the overall winner of the whole event is Robbie Layton.
Yes! I'll be honest, guys, I did not see this coming. Robbie was going for style points most of the time, and those style points did not pay off in the second challenge. They were close to paying off in the first challenge, but it looks like they came through big time for the air challenge, which makes you, Robbie Layton, and your team the winners of not only the event, but also of $15,000 cash. So we've got...
Yeah, about that challenge. I think, you know, at the end of the day, like, we are the Scrapyard.
Yeah, did Robbie's catch on fire? No.
No. Hey, how many times did Robbie's catch on? Oh, never.
Did his helicopter rotor stay on?
No.
Nope.
No. Well, that was cool. We
It
got
was cool.
We got style points for that.
Yeah.
Okay, can I get Sir Robbie Layton to please step forward? I hereby dub the Robbie Mario Layton King of the Scrapyard. Yeah! There you go, sir. Your sword.
If I could go talk to 10-year-old Robbie sitting in front of the TV watching the other show, wishing you could be a part of it, guess what? You're going to be the Scrapyard King. So thank you, Dave. Thank you, Sparks Motors, everybody on your team. I'm super grateful to be a part of this, and I can't wait for the next one.
My friends, if you've made it to this point, I just want to say sincerely from the bottom of my heart, thank you from me and my entire team for supporting this series. This is an idea that we've had for a long time and a dream that we finally turned into a reality. And in my opinion, it turned out pretty damn good. But ultimately, this isn't just our show. It's everybody's show. And without viewers like you, this wouldn't be possible. So as we gear up and get ready to shoot season 2, I want you to drop a comment below and let us know what you want to see. Tell us what teams you want to see. Tell us what challenges. Tell us all the different feedback because, believe it or not, we read the comments, we listen, and we act accordingly. Because at the end of the day, without you, none of this is possible.